Hi there and welcome to this short video in which I will explain how you can download and install my Bamboo TA indicator library for trading with Python. And let's begin directly with downloading of the library. You can do that by going to my website dutchalgotrading.com, and there you can click on the image of a Bamboo TA. At the top of this screen there is a link to my Patreon site where you can download the wheel files. It is important to note that I've created 4 wheel files for Python 3.10 to 3.13. You have to know that these will only work on Linux. I don't have Mac or Windows versions currently, and I don't know if I will ever make these wheel files for these platforms. But if you use Linux, then first check your Python version, and then you can download the wheel file that belongs to that corresponding version. Now if you go back to the Dutch Algo Trading site again, then you can also see the information page where all the indicators are shown here that are currently part of this library. And you can already see that this is a huge list of indicators. Some of these are also available in other well-known TA libraries like TAlib or Pandas TA, but I also added many indicators that you cannot find in those other libraries. Now each link opens a new page with the information about that specific indicator, and these are actually the doc strings that you can also read from the library as well. But before you can download, then here you can already see how they work, how to use them in your script, which input parameters they contain and other information that helps you make optimal use of the indicator. Finally, on the website I also have a page with a changelog, so you can read the history of the library and what has been added and altered during the last updates. After you have downloaded the wheel file that corresponds with your Python version, then the installation of this library is very straightforward. You can install the library directly onto your system after downloading, or if you have a virtual environment, then activate that first and then install the library in that venv. In this case I'm going to my fractrate directory and then activate the virtual environment with the source venv bin activate. After that I can check if the Bamboo library is already installed, and whoops, I forgot to use grep here. Let me use the correct command here, and now you can see that there is no Bamboo library installed. Now to install the library that I've downloaded in my download folder, I will use pip install and then use the path to that file. And if I do a pip list again, then I can see that the library is installed. And I can also check with Python if the library can be called with success as well. You see here it shows the correct version number. If you use enter bta start here or simply start here on the prompt, then the helper menu opens and then you can scroll through the different indicator categories and then also the indicators themselves. Let's open the dynamic exhaustion bars for example, and you can see here the doc string. With the escape button you can go back to the menu and also exit the program. Let me show you some other indicators and help files. And what I also can do is check the values of the indicators so that you can verify the calculations yourself. So if I select an indicator, let's say the expanded cloud from Lexalgo, then you can see at the bottom the choice to test the indicator. If you press T, then you will see the data frame of the indicator with its values of that specific date. Now it's very important to remember that the test data this library uses comes from the Binance exchange, and it's using the BTC USDT pair. So if you use another exchange and you use the indicator, then these values can slightly differ. But you can always use TradingView and the indicator you want to use in your algorithm and check the values over there as well. Now, how can you use these indicators? Well, it's pretty simple to use, especially if you are already familiar with the Pandas TA library. I have a notebook here open, and at the top of the page you can see that I already have some libraries loaded, like the current Bamboo TA library, version 0915. And in the next cell I will add a code to load the JSON information from Binance for the BTC USDT pair, and if I click enter you can see the first rows of the data frame in the next cell. I can also make this show the last rows if I change this to tail. And now if I want to use a newly added indicator of this library, the first thing I can do is to call it with a help function like this. And this will load the doc string and it shows it in the output cell. This is another way I can read information about this indicator, like what it does, which input parameters it has, what it returns, and also some ready-to-use examples in the example section. Now I can simply copy and paste this example into the next cell. And let me correct this indent first. And then press enter. Now you can see the output of the data frame and the additional values of the indicator. Because this indicator has other indicator output as well, I can now simply select the additional information I want to use in my data frame, and I can paste it in both the assignment part and let me copy the input parameter values of this column. And also paste it to the return value of the function. And now you can see that the data frame has the additional column with the ATR values too. It looks pretty complicated if you see this the first time, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy to use. Let's escape out of this program because I want to show you two more things. And the first thing I want to use is that you can directly call the indicator test function from your command line. In this case, I will use the relative strength index with a length of 20. And these numbers you can see over here should be the same on TradingView chart when opening the RSI and set it to 20. In this case, I need to use the Binance BTC USDT chart and alter the RSI to have the length of 20. And there you can see that these numbers are the same, but not rounded up to two numbers behind the comma. The last thing I want to show you is the test all indicators function. And what this function does is it simply runs over all the indicator tests in the library and tests if they work. I reckon that this function might not be used much, but at least you know it's there. Okay, well, this is the end of the introduction to the Bamboo TA library that I'm currently using. And if you want to download it, again, you can download it from my Patreon site for your personal usage. The links are in the description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.